Okay, so welcome guys. This is our third week of Shop Challenge,
Yes.
and what format is this, Ned?
It is premium format.
So as you just saw, Dio went first, used the searcher, passed, then Anton drive checked the Salome, damage checks the Atmile, the hot stamp Atmile.
Sheesh. Oh, look at
Dio mesmerized
mesmerized
by that hot stamp.
blink card.
Rides
G2 Jewel Knights. So here's the Jewel Knights that we've seen last week. That they do something about calling over units. So calling over, some certain effects happen. So now he's trying to rush Dio here. Attacks for 10k. Drive checks a draw trigger.
Gets a draw trigger.
Okay.
PG draw, which is very big against, of course, Victor. But Dio just heals. He gets
He used the
roll lock.
The roll lock.
The roll lock that was just lent to him by his opponent.
Is that allowed? G-Assist! Here it comes!
Dio,
G-Assist
the
of
first
day.
game in its stream, whips.
Whiffs!
He
The
just
first-
whips the G assist.
Oh no, he just gave the free superior stride here for Anton. Anton here has a superior stride there. Which basically just makes it to where if his specific vanguard is Altmile, the G era Altmile, he's able to discard a G3 or just any card with the sum of G3 and then stride into it and then get 2 force markers.
Yes, but for me in this perspective, I think that's not going to be the problem. The problem is if he does ride Atmile.
Yeah, there we go.
What I was saying is, what if he just rode into Salome and Salome could just beat down Dio because he's still a grade 2 10k based Vanguard.
No, that's it. That's not even 10k base. It's 9k
That's
base.
9k based.
So as you can see earlier, Anton didn't take any damage because it's just a 1 to pass. It's a 10k Vanguard against a 9. So there we go. We see the first superior stride of the day.
With the skill, he just unflips the same copy.
He's trying to find it.
He's finding it.
I think
he's getting the markers first. So he's using Force 1.
Okay.
Gives both to the rear. So the on-hit effect of the stride unit of his stride is when the attack hits or does not hit, as long as just attacks into the errata, he's able to call a G2 or less unit from his deck straight to the rear guard.
So there you go. He attacks with Ashley, and then with the skill of Ashley, he's able to search the deck for a unit and calling it over something.
So Dia right now is not really in a very favorable spot since he's playing Victor, which Victor wants to play on its own tempo. It wants to start. It wants to be the one who's rushing him down. But since Dio can't ride the grade 3, he's in a lot of trouble.
Yes. Though Dio will get a Buster turn, I'm assuming next turn, which...
Well, you're assuming if he does draw a grade 3.
Yeah, I forgot about that part. So here we go. Swings with...
I think he swings with the rear first. Yeah, he does swing with the rear. Because once the rear gets called over, I'm pretty sure he can call another one over.
Yep, you can call another one over and then effects happen.
So that's the whole stitch of the Jewel Knight archetype. Okay, discussing about the power checking and the guarding stage. Okay, so Anjo just attacks. Dio no guards it. Very risky, but he has no choice. That's a heal trigger. Okay. Takes the damage and...
Is that GT damage? Oh no!
Oh Dio, we're in danger here.
If he whips one more time in his next turn, if he has a next turn, then it's just GG, I assume.
It's just GG easy. Dio in a very hard spot right now.
I think there's one more attack. No, I don't recognize the card.
But he gives him imaginary gift too. The effect of the grade 2 itself.
Oh, okay. So that's already swinging for lethal damage.
Yes.
Dio doesn't have a choice but to guard it.
So Dio is forced to guard, so this is 19 plus 7 is 26. And
he searches one more time.
Yeah, and calls over again.
Oh no.
So yes, as I said, this is the power of Jewel Knights. Is when it gets called over, their abilities proc, and basically they can just loop it around until their deck is just filtered, and it's just crit all day.
The funny triggers.
It's the funny triggers. But right now, Dio might not be laughing. Takes the 1 damage.
Another G3 on the damage zone.
Another G3.
Dio has to guard this.
Okay, no, Ned, that's not an imaginary marker.
That's
That is
plus 10k.
plus 10k.
Oh, okay.
That
Whoops.
is crazy.
Okay,
Okay, as we see in Dio's reaction, he probably did not draw the grade 3.
or the grade 3 in his hand is a heal trigger.
Yep,
it's a heal
grade
trigger.
3. Oh my
Premium
god.
things.
What
Isn't
can
it?
he do right now? He can force stride.
He has to force stride here. He's just attacking for 10k.
But you see, what's the name of this card?
Which one? The G2?
The G2 Samurai.
Oh, the Golsachi.
Yeah. He's gonna call 2 of them. Okay, he doesn't go Buster. He goes Victor. I forgot the name of that Victor.
It's just a Victor.
It's Victor Magtanggol.
Victor Magtanggol.
It will save Dio from this loss.
Maybe. So Dio's swinging here for 16k. What does Anton do here? Look at that comfortable hand cards.
And sitting at 1 damage.
1 to 5.
Dio, for him to even have a chance at this triple drive, if Anjo no guards it, and Dio checks 2 funny triggers, and the funniest of them all, which is
The OT.
the over trigger,
Eldo hands.
the Eldo hands. But I see right now in Anton's hand, he has Elementaria, and I don't think Anjo will take that risk, knowing that he can just easily flip the game. Okay, so Anton checking the card right now. Reading it. I wish we can also read it.
But I haven't seen Dio ride heal grade 3 in a long time. Because during our casual matches, he just gets his grade 3s always. And J assists and then, of course, doesn't win.
So maybe Dio didn't do the shuffle that he taught us. Joke's on you.
Joke's on you, Dio. It's not gonna work.
It's not working pala. You're a scammer.
Oh, he's able to restand the G1. So the G1, when it's restood by a card ability, it gets plus 4k for each face up.
Oh, he flips harmonics. Okay.
Okay, there you go. He pulls out his dices.
That's not busted, right?
No, that's not busted.
So I know that's a Victor. The color itself recognizes it as a Victor.
Yeah. Because if it was a Buster turn, then he wouldn't have
So
discarded
he takes. Okay. I forgot her name. It's Jewel.
Green woman.
Green woman.
Green woman.
He's a Jewel, so he's Emerald. Anjo, yeah, he just easily elementaries that.
Of
First
course.
check, roll lock, garbage.
Useless.
Second check, crit.
Okay.
It wouldn't really matter. If it could give it to Vanguard, his Vanguard can still restand, but I highly doubt he's willing to discard for that. Okay, gives it to his rear. Okay. Double crit. Dio with a double crit. We would be more hype at this moment, but right now Dio is in a very tough position. We're looking at Anton's hand. It's very large and can easily just guard these small numbers.
Yes.
Since they're not stacking yet, because they can't stack because they're both just restanders.
Yeah. Dio doesn't have Sazanda for that power up every time something restands by an ability.
Yeah, because he discarded both
Yeah, he
for the stride.
Yeah. Just very, very sad.
Interesting. I wish he could have. Maybe that was a misplay, but knowing Dio, it's probably not a misplay.
Yeah.
He knows his deck better. Okay, so he retires.
Oh, it's the retire Victor. Okay. So he just basically retires the lowest power of the opponent.
Okay.
That's just what it does, I think. And there's one more ability.
I would have really hoped that Dio just checked double heals instead of double crits.
Yeah. I
But
would have saved him a lot.
it's okay. He just stands. So the
Golsachi.
Golsachi has all the crits and all the power that was checked from the double trigger. So he unflips Bastard.
Bostordo.
Okay, so
Okay.
takes another Emerald Woman.
Emerald Green Woman. I'm pretty sure he's able to restand one more time by attacking this by this Golsachi. I think unless he used it.
So this is a Hail Mary play by Dio. If you guys don't know, he's wasting Counterblast, wasting Soul Blast just to keep this loop going.
Unless Dio has a grade 3 in hand, Heal Guardian in hand for G guarding, he's able to countercharge even at the opponent's turn.
Yeah, but will he survive that turn
I
though?
don't even think he's gonna survive that.
Because very fun fact with the Superior Stride, they're not the strongest stride. And Dio already took 5 damage from that. So we're about to see what it's gonna do. So Anjo prompting for a G Guardian. Okay, so he does G Guard. So this G Guard is a card.
A card that we are not familiar of. Dio, tell us please. What does it do?
We would like to have Dio as our next guest again.
Please. So Anton is, I think, just deciding to G flip here.
He's choosing which one to flip. He's thinking about which one to flip for the cost of the G Guardian.
Okay, there we go. Another Guardian placed on the Guardian Circle. I think it's just not enough to guard that.
So he's thinking...
Another G Guard?
He just doubles up on the G Guardian.
He does put down Dismal. And of course chooses his regard to not be hit until end of turn. And now, it is Anton's turn.
It's pretty much just GG on...
He rides along.
He rides along.
He does get a force marker again.
He might give it to his rearguard again. I don't think the Vanguard needs the force marker. It's very depressing to see that Dio is sitting with a 10k based 10k ba?
10k base.
10k based Vanguard.
Yeah, the heal Guardians are just 10k base. So
if he hits by an 30, he's crying. Oh, Anjo just discards another heal trigger, so he has 3 in hand that turn. That's just disgusting.
And then rides over Crystal Luster.
Okay.
Oh no!
It's just over.
So Crystal Luster's skill is you flip a card in the G zone, and then it copies the abilities of the hard card, which is Salome, and then GB3 effect. Dio needs to guard 3 to guard, and there. That's just game. Dio took the damage. Dio's at 6. He whiffed once. He rode a G3 heal. That's so unfortunate. And that's gonna be our game 1 for
That
today.
was a very fast game and very unfortunate for Dio.
How could you? No!
Dio, we were rooting for you, but
feels bad.
feels bad, man.
Feels bad.
It's all skills, it's Vanguard at the end of the day, and the Justice was hype.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's it.
That's it. And we'll be right back, guys, for our round 2. So last round we've seen Anton play and win, and now we're gonna see his twin Anjo here with Yasuie-Shirayuki.
And Doms with his Nightrose. So, Anjo does play Murakumo in G era, and also he has a deck in V-Prem, I presume. Doms has an experience, I guess, with Nightrose.
He should have. Yeah, he should have
experience with Nightrose. Okay, so the dice
so
roll.
Shirayuki here is a really, really what you call this? It's a really explosive deck because it makes your Vanguard be like -30, -40. If it doesn't hit, or just in general, it just makes your Vanguard lower than 0 power. And of course, the hand cards is just really, really big. If he does get that specific card,
I think the card that Ned specifically said is the one that's like, shit, Dio told me this.
I think it was like, if it was called by an ability, put the bottom draw card.
Yeah, put a bottom draw card. So basically, he could just keep guarding, and he could just keep drawing and drawing.
Yeah.
And for it's so strong because it's also an Axel deck, which enables them to attack at least 9.
More than 9.
And Vanguard, if your opponent's Vanguard is below 0, it's gonna be hellish to guard. So I guess we're just gonna see how Doms deals with it. Doms is fundamentally a great player, but of course Anjo, with the experience, is also a really great player. You could even say a world-class player.
He did get he did win V-Prem.
In BCS.
He didn't win, but he did secure the spot for second place.
Yes, but he wasn't able to go due to visa problems. But now, what? Out of the searcher.
Okay,
right?
so now we're gonna be starting here. Doms decided to discard the Ride Fixer for Grand Blue, He does show Columbard, which is your main G2 here, unless of course your opponent just CB denies you. That's just one
Yes.
thing to deal about Nightrose.
Because if he does give you damage, Columbard can just easily put the ship in the drop and just call it and
Yeah.
hit for 24?
24, yes.
24, which is obnoxious for a grade 2 turn.
Yeah, and then just gets the what do you call this? Just draws a card
Yeah, just draws a card for free.
for free.
Because right now, Grand Blue, of course, main resource is in the drop zone. So you can literally make your drop zone your second hand.
Yep.
That's your second hand. That's where the attacks are coming from. So,
Anjo does discard the right fixer for Murakumo here, and does reveal that G1, or is that a G2?
it's a G1, I think. That's a G1.
Okay. So Anjo did go second, so he does get a quick shield and a guardian ticket if he does have harmonics, which I of course I assume he does have it. There's the quick shield. And then there's the harmonics, and then he's able to get the guardian ticket. There you go.
Okay, so Andrew checks top 5 with the ability of the grade 1. So he did search a grade 1 that was a grade 1, and it searches Shirayuki to check top 5 and add a Shirayuki card.
I think it's just any G3.
Any G3? Is that one of? Is that the
It
G3
should
searcher?
be the G3 searcher.
Oh, so it's not a specific searcher. Okay.
Dom's is reading the. He's reading.
He's reading, and the more he reads, the more sad he gets.
Okay, he discards. Anjo does discard. Oh, he does decide to give CB?
Interesting. Takes 1 damage.
Oh, no!
It's the OP!
No, it's too early. No,
It's too early.
It's too early, and he doesn't have CB for that Columbard turn 2. Oh, no.
So, yes, the no damage would be good because it mitigates. Of course, you're still gonna have to take a lot more later, but having no counter blast for that Columbard ride is hard because the ship is a piece of your combo for when you stride already, right?
Yep. Because your first try just makes it to where you have a lot of hand cards, and then you're gonna be prepared for your opponent's stride turn.
Okay, so he does drive check Beatrice. Which
Okay,
is
there's another form of Shirayuki. It's a different form of Shirayuki. On the damage, he does ride that tongue ninja thing. That I think that's the grade 2 that the draw grade 2.
Okay, so damage checks the stands.
No, make the ghosty.
The ghosty, but if Doms gets a heal, then he's gonna be
There
really
you go.
happy. Rides
Right.
Nightrose, at least we're finally seeing a game.
Yay!
Or
Unlike last game.
unlike last game, which is very sad for Dio. And as what John Hamilton said, Dio, iuli akong Nova cards. Grrr.
Grr. So Doms is able to superior stride here because he does have a Nightrose Vanguard, and he didn't get any imaginary gifts this fight. So he's able to get 2 protect 1 markers, which is a smart decision because it's gonna be a negative Vanguard.
I mean,
anyway,
if
so
you're
might as well just
negative, you might as well have a perfect card in
Yeah,
hand.
exactly. He does put down a Columbard again. I think, of course, he's gonna search the ship, right? Yeah,
Yes,
there it is.
he does ship. He does search the
Yay!
ship. So, we see right now he has 2 cards in drop zone, which is the Skull Dragon and the Searcher, and that adds the Ghost Ship. And I think he's just gonna call the Ghost Ship right for a free draw.
Yeah, of course. That's just the best option that he can do right now. So yeah, he will be able.
Oh, Doms.
He's waiting for the shuffle.
Okay, yeah. He's waiting for shuffle, and
There you
this
go.
does it. It calls it. Okay.
Okay, now what does he do? I think he's just gonna attack for 9.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
there
then
you go.
max out.
Attacks for 9. Just
Guards
goes
with the
for 5.
Shadow Doji.
Attacking for 24.
No guards. Oh,
He
that's
does get a heal trigger.
Not bad, because now the Doms is in heal range.
There's just a
Critical
crit.
All effects.
Of course, all effects doesn't have another G1, and then another
The crit.
critical. The funny triggers are showing.
They're very funny, but Anjo is not laughing. Draw crit. And another Shirayuki. That is very big.
That is very big. 2 Shirayukis in no, actually 1 in the drop zone, but yeah, 1 more in the
Damage zone.
It's pretty big. Now
He calls Ghost Ship again with the skill of what's that?
the stride bandit rum.
Bandit Rum, and attacks, then just draws a card. And very solid turn. I would say that's a very solid turn. The hands are hefty. He has 2 protect markers.
Yeah, sadly didn't hit because the Ghost Ship is only attacking for 26, and then Anjo's Vanguard is at 29.
Yes.
So here we see the Yasui turn. He's gonna stride over, superior stride into the train, the Mugen train. Choo choo.
So, yes, it's a good stride.
Yeah, it's a good stride. You get 2 axle markers. You'll be able to draw 2, and then if he does have that card, that loops the draws, and
Yes.
yeah, it's just
So basically, it's one of those pure stride, which like when this attack hits, choose one of your rear guards, search your deck for 2 cards with the same card name, then call it to the rear guard. Then at the end of the turn, the called units are gonna be put back in the bottom of the deck in any order. So he calls 2 of the Shodo Doji.
so yeah. I think he's just gonna copy that. So there we go. Tax 10k to Columbard.
That card is good, right?
It doesn't have any effect on the rear guard, but I think he just has a lot of copies in the deck. So
He aims to ride it
yeah.
for his grade 2 turn.
Yeah.
Okay. First check, second check gets a
draw PG.
trigger,
Okay.
Draw PG. Draws 1 card. Third check, heal trigger.
It's a stand trigger.
It's a stand trigger. Sorry, I
Takes
played.
one. Oh no, the elementary is in the damage
zone.
zone.
Gone. But no problem. He has protect markers all day.
Yep.
That's
There
how
we
he
go.
just
He's
copies,
just
yeah.
filtering his deck at this point. Okay, so all attacks will hit this turn. 2 grade 2. The one on the left, on the topmost axle marker is gonna hit for 25. The one below is gonna hit for 15, and yeah, the other one as well is gonna hit for 15.
15. Oh yeah, the draw PG is only 5k.
Oh no, he pulled the stand trigger.
Oh, he pulled the stand trigger. Ah yeah, okay. So Doms could take these damage and just use it for the counter blast, but these are basically cheap shots.
Yeah. If I were Doms here, I would rather guard everything, just build drop, and then yeah, stride into Obadiah next turn and just
That is
filter
true.
the deck. But
So
we'll see what he does.
Dom do it.
He does take 1.
He takes 1.
It's the
It's
Philander.
The swings. He takes 3. That's not bad. Thinking
Look at
about
Anjo with his hand cards as well. There we go. He guards with Greed Shade. Now it's attacking for 25.
25. So what Ned said, he personally would guard that.
Yeah, just build up drop as much as possible.
One more reason why he should build up drop is because next turn he can just spam call Skull Dragon, and Skull Dragon gets 2000 power
Yeah, for each card you
in
drop.
your drop zone, so very strong. It's a protect deck, by the way, which
Protect deck.
is disgusting.
Yeah, protect deck with force marker, force deck power, and then axle deck attacks.
Yeah, it's Grand Blue is just that good. It's no longer cope. I don't know why. Back then we were coping. Robert, shout out to you. We're both crying. Back then.
Oh, he's able to call the Shoujo Doji G2 again. Oh no, that's end of turn. Never mind. He destrode. Destrode.
So Dom's in a very good spot right now. All he hopes to do next turn, it probably won't be the killing turn. Depends on the drive checks, of course. But he's probably just gonna take the next turn to set up.
Yep.
He's gonna set that up and then try to put as much pressure. Okay, so what is his discard for the stride? He
Discards
discards Beatrice. Okay. Then strides to
Obadiah.
So Ned, what's Obadiah's skill?
So Obadiah's skill is an axe skill, which can only be used in the main phase. So what he does here is you counterblast 1, you flip a card from your G zone face up, search your deck for up to 5 cards and discard them. Up to 5 cards and discard them, and then you call 2 cards for each card face up in your G zone. So currently,
He has 2.
well, he's trying to filter it first. So he has
Okay,
2
okay.
plus the GB flip later. It's gonna be 3 now, so he calls up to 2 for 6.
Yes. So basically, you see Dom's
Making sure to he's
okay,
making sure to discard that V Nightrose for his bad bounty turn.
for his bad bounty turn. So very strong.
Let's see what he discards here for the cost of the G1.
Maybe he just discards the Nightrose.
Yeah, at this point, it doesn't really matter who he discards. He has the key pieces in the drop, and
Yes,
he's able to discard.
actually, the cards in Dom's drop right now is very ideal. It's perfect for
for an offensive
for an
turn.
offensive turn. But again, like I said, this might not be the killing turn, but this turn is where he can just,
Just stall.
stabilize.
He's just gonna stall the
He's just
turn,
gonna
just
stall.
makes Anjo just waste his hand cards.
Because, of course, the Grandel has the Bartholomew's? Bartholomew's, which makes your opponent uses 3 cards to guard 1 attack, no matter the number.
Yeah, unless it, of course,
If it's
doesn't
lower.
hit. Of course, doesn't hit. So imagine guarding 3 cards with just a 5k, like attacking for 12k, and then all you have to do is guard with 5, but you need to guard with 3 at the same time. So
so
just waste your hand cards. So here we're seeing Doms mill, Skull Dragon, Nightstorm, Grenache, the Forerunner Grenache, Cannoneer, and is that an Urgula? Is he gonna discard the Urgula? No, he's gonna find something else. Let's see what it does.
Personally, if the tech of Urgula works, yes, he does get for Urgula, am I right?
Yeah, because Urgula makes it to where the unit in front of her doesn't get chosen. So I'm pretty sure Shirayuki chooses the Vanguard, and if he does choose it, it's not gonna be active because you have Urgula in the back denying that.
Okay, so now the question is, will Dom remember it?
I don't know. We'll see. He did discard Urgula. I don't know.
He might know the tech. Dom's, again, he can read. I'm dyslexic, so I can't. He's very good at read.
Oh no, okay, he does put it in the behind Nightstorm, so only Nightstorm cannot be chosen here.
So, okay. Very sad.
Now we'll see. We'll see if he...
Yes,
Okay.
but you have to take an account that Tom's is a 3 damage, and next turn...
Yeah, next turn with the negative Vanguard, I don't think... it really just depends.
Okay, so
Okay, that's his drop zone right there. His hand cards is in the left side.
he's left side, yes.
Yeah. Yes, Anjo, shuffle the deck.
Shuffle. You don't want to see any funny triggers again.
Though at least, Anjo doesn't have to worry about the over trigger because it's out of the game already.
Yes, it's already out the game, but of course, Doms has to worry because he didn't see the over trigger yet being revealed here. So
Yeah.
Dom's just checking the drop, just making sure how much power the Skull Dragon will have.
Of course, it's gonna be a really big boy.
The very
Big boy
thick
Skull
boy.
Dragon.
Okay,
I think I see like 2 G3s in Anjo here, preparing for next turn. See what he does.
So he swings first with no boost because Nightstorm
Nightstorm will be able to call
call
after.
another one. So ideally, he's gonna call another Skull Dragon, or he might just go for.
Oh no!
Oh.
Another Shirayuki in the damage zone.
It does hurt for Anjo.
Yeah, because those cards are just his
Yes.
key pieces for his skill turn. Doms does attack the Vanguard here for 16 plus 8.
Okay,
That's
so
like
counter
24?
blast.
24 plus another 5.
Yes,
That's
just
29.
Guardian Tickets it.
Okay, yeah.
Counter blast 1. Is he gonna call the ship just for the draw 1?
Nope, he's gonna call the Beatrice.
Okay.
For him to call another card with Beatrice's skill.
So Beatrice skill, which is Soul Blast 1. Who does he Soul Blast?
He Soul Blast.
Maybe Cutlass?
Cutlass, okay.
He does Soul Blast Cutlass.
And then call another big boy? Yep,
Yes,
another big boy.
So yeah.
There you go. Big boys. So yeah, at this point you just have to attack with Vanguard. Really just check the yellow triggers, the funny ones.
Check the very funny ones.
Yeah, Anjo can take a single hit this turn or else he just dies at 6 damage.
Okay, he opts for the G Guardian. Who does he choose?
I choose you.
I don't know who you are. Okay, at the look of things. So that's Aizen. It's when it's put on the Guardian Circle, choose one of your rear guards and it gets auto. At the end of the battle, your opponent is attacked. If the attack did not hit, cost Soul Plus 1, you may return this unit to your hand until the end of turn. This unit gets Shield plus 10 at the end of the battle for each of your units with the same card name as the chosen unit.
Okay. No,
That is very strong.
okay.
Dom whips the heal, of course, because he's at 3 damage.
Was it a 3 to pass? Wait, how much shield is that?
So that is 15
plus 20?
plus 20.
That's 30. That's 15 to 35, 48.
Yes, that is. Yeah.
48 to is 36. That's like 2 to pass, but of
Yes.
course, yeah. It doesn't hit, so it goes back to hand. So So now he's attacking Skull Dragon first with very big number.
Very fat boy. Okay, he just goes
For the PG.
PG as a draw PG.
Does attack the Vanguard
Beatrice
again
attacks.
for just 19.
Another draw PG. Oh, that's a crit.
Oh no, he did heal. I forgot. So
yeah.
19, 29, yeah.
Yes, yes.
There you go. And now,
Ganache skill.
Ganache skill,
counter
counter
skill. Nightrose skill.
does he want to?
Does he need?
He does. Mill 3.
A
The perfect
very-
mill. Perfect mill to call over Grenache again. And then since it's still, does he want to? It's just once per turn, bro. Okay, just call it over, Beatrice.
Yes.
Okay. And then it's end phase, so you can proc it again.
Yes.
And then counter charge.
Very good. Basically, a free turn. Everything you just saw happen. Basically, just as one soul blast or two.
Two or one.
2 or 1, and basically it's just back in the neutral state for Doms. Okay, it's Anjo's turn now. Rides Shirayuki.
And then
And
strides
he's gonna stride
into
over
Batman.
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 So he strode into Izoshia-Tomi. I probably said that wrong, but So he has an axe skill, which is once per turn on Vanguard. Counterblast 1. Put a normal unit from your drop on the bottom of your deck, and turn a card of your G-Zone face up. Choose 2 of your rear guards. Search your deck for 1 of each same card name of each of those units, and call them the rear guard. Okay. And he has a continuous ability, which is all of your units with the same card name as another of your units can attack from the back row. Okay.
Yeah. So all he has to do is just place 2 cards with the same name, and then they can just attack from the back row.
Very, very interesting.
So this is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attacks.
So that is the 9 attacks that. Wait, 1, 2. Oh yeah, that is 9 attacks.
That is 9 attacks, and I'm pretty sure Anjo is running that stride that you're able to call him to the rear guard. Forgot
Yes.
which stride was that.
That one.
Ayaw Joe, bata pas domes.
So Anjo just pressuring Dom. So, am I seeing any minuses at Doms at the moment?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like -5, and then I forgot the skill of the other Shirayuki.
What are the skill of the other Shirayuki?
All I know is the one below and on the back row. It does if it's on the Vanguard circle, it's -10, and then if it's the rear guard circle, it's -5. He did ride a Shirayuki in the Vanguard circle, so yeah, he did like -10.
Oh, he is -10. So, the one on his left side, the skill is Vanguard or rear guard when unit's attack does not hit. If you have a Shirayuki Vanguard, its card name. Choose one of your opponent's front row units, and it gets -10k. So if Doms guards it, it's basically just a -10 to him with just a single counterblast, which puts Doms to 13 or 11. Yeah, how much is G era Nightrose?
11.
11. So he's gonna be down to 10. A 1.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I think John Hamilton is right. This will be an only attack. Because the skill is, if this unit was placed on the Vanguard, you may call Shirayuki discarding from your drop.
It's on the Vanguard
Vanguard
or rear
only.
guard. Okay.
Oh, it is no. But if this unit is on Vanguard.
As
Oh,
long
okay.
as the attack does not hit, it's just only attacks, I assume. So if Doms doesn't pull out the Honolulu here, this is just GG for him.
Does
Unless,
he even have Honolulu?
I don't even know if he has Honolulu.
How do you not know? Okay, so 2 protect markers in hand, that's what we're sure of.
Let's see what he does.
Denial Griffin,
If he does retire, which Shirayuki was that?
the Shirayuki on the left.
These two,
Yes.
the one on the axle. Yeah, if he does manage to retire both of those, then they should. Will he denial Griffin this? Will he cannoneer?
If he has Cannoneer in his drop, he can retire both of them, which is very big with a cost of 2 counterblasts. So it really depends on what Doms chooses into.
There we go. He G-guards into Negro Lily, which skill CB1, retire a unit,
Okay, he opts for that. I would have chosen.
and then calls over a unit with Ghosty. Anjo has a
Okay.
stride unit that can be called to rear guard circle if an attack does not hit. Yeah. Oh no. Will he denial Griffin this?
Okay.
Okay, no.
Very smart play
Okay.
from Doms. Doms.
Okay.
You're very smart and you remember the words.
You remembered what I told you.
So Ned, please tell the people watching what Doms just did.
Okay, so Urgula's text is the unit in front of her. You can't. The unit in front of her cannot be chosen by your opponent's card effects. So as long as she's there, the Vanguard, Nightrose Vanguard here won't be chosen by any ability.
Yes.
With by the minus, the minus power.
Yeah, that's right.
But then of course the attack didn't hit, so of course he had to. He was able to call the stride.
The stride to the axle marker.
Now let's see what Doms will be doing here.
So that's a very smart play from Doms, but does it save him from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and more to come attacks?
I have no idea. If he does still manage to, then yeah, sure.
If I'm right, how many hand cards does Anjo have? He has 1. Critical, okay. Power is power.
Power is power.
So,
Attack back row.
oh no. Imagine that's just a draw or a crit. Is that a critical trigger?
On where?
On the back?
On the back, there's a draw trigger. There's a draw PG.
Yes, and it still was able to hit Doms.
Yeah, because it's negative power. But he did get a trigger, so I think that's
He's back to 11, but now he
he's
can't be chosen.
probably back to 11. I'm not really sure because he did ride over Shirayuki, called the Shirayuki, called
Okay.
2 more Shirayukis. So I'm not sure. I wasn't really paying attention.
So Doms
it
just takes
takes
another
another
one.
dodge.
Oh, no trigger.
No trigger, unfortunately.
Very sad. So,
He guards with 10. Okay.
oh my god, I thought just fast forward.
Doms, you can do it. You gotta believe in the heart of the cards. He does use a protect marker here. Discards Nightrose with... Oh, I thought it was gonna be a dry check. But no, it's a stand trigger.
Oh no!
Another attack!
That's actually very bad.
Another attack! So I'm pretty sure this guy is attacking for 16?
He just guards 5, of course. Another cheap shot.
Another cheap shot here with low power Vanguard. Another 10k guard. Another 10k guard.
Okay.
Just building up the drop zone.
Do you think he can reach 30?
I don't know if he can.
I highly doubt as well.
But that's Anjo's turn.
That was Anjo's turn. Dom survived.
Doms discards
Oh,
Forbidal
Forbidal,
to
okay.
stride into Bad Bounty.
Oh yeah, very smart choice.
Okay.
Very smart choice.
What does he call? He does use Nitrose's
That
stride
is
skill.
Robert's bad bounty. Robert, you want to see your bad bounty? It's right there.
It's right there on the stream doing its wonders.
Okay, so let's see. Calls over Beatrice for another Beatrice.
He does have Necro Bones at drop, so he still can call more units if he does want to.
Okay, Anjo we got 5 damage and having I think there's 5 cards in hand.
Yeah, that's for 2,
And
3,
committing the 2 effect the PG draw PGs. So Dom's in a very comfortable spot just to win.
4. Just to win. There we go. He calls Beatrice. Does he use the skill though? He does have 1 soul left. I know he doesn't want to. Yeah, just call the Skull Dragon at this point. The big boy again. You gotta see him.
Chunky boy.
Chunky boy. And now he does attack the Vanguard.
So Bad Bounty swings first because Bad Bounty can superior ride another Nightrose from the drop, and that can enable you for multi attacks.
Yeah, that not necessarily just Nightrose, just any G3. So if you just ride Nightrose V is like the best option.
Yes, because he on attack
He does
Get
pull out
a
the heal
heal.
trigger. Gives all effects to Vanguard. But, no. Oh wait, no.
Oh!
It's a no guard.
Okay, it was a no guard and Doms just wins.
There you go. Good job, Doms. Good
Doms,
job.
very good.
Very
well
good.
played.
Well
very
played.
well played from Doms.
Yeah,
And-
by calling that Urgula, you could have called him sooner, but
yeah, it's better.
if it works, it works.
It works. Okay, so again, we're just gonna be back for game 3, I guess.
Game 3, yeah.
So we are back this is the third match of the day that is going to be featured. So as you see, this is against Oski and Joshua, and they're gonna decide who's going first. Oz is playing Eradicators, Narukami, and Joshua is playing Dragonic Overlord, Kagero.
So it's just the two clans on the same nation fighting.
It's two different Kais.
Two different guys. So who went first? Oh, okay.
Oski went first. Oh, you can literally just see Denial Griffin on Josh's hand. Ready to rumble.
It's attacking for 7k. That's a 1 to pass. Doesn't get a trigger.
Oh! Take a damage. He's a great player. Right? Who is that?
He's gonna check top 5 and add something to hand.
Okay,
adds
that's the
a
same. They're
It's
not
not
the
the
same
same.
card, of course.
They just look the same.
They just look the same.
So wait, does Oz not get? Oh wait, no, it was Joshua who got the guardian ticket, right?
Does Josh have the Guardian ticket?
I know, I don't think he does. I think he just got the quick shield.
Oh yeah, he probably is not running harmonics.
Yeah. Oz does decide to rush Josh here for 2 attacks. Stack for 8. Josh decides to guard it, and then takes the Vanguard here with just 1 damage. There we go. Now it's Joshua's turn.
Stands and draws.
Which
Josh
one does he
riding.
ride?
He has 2 options here.
He can discard a ride fixer here to search for a G2 that
Okay,
he
so he
wants.
does ride. He does do the ride fixer.
But if he does
No
whiff, does
G.
I don't know if I've seen any other G2s. If he doesn't have another G2 in hand, he's just gonna G assist. He should have added at least that PG to minus the deck and plus 1 card from hand.
That is true. So I think he does have one.
Yeah, he doesn't have another.
Okay, he has another
ride fixer.
ride fixer.
Go,
so-
just attacks the Vanguard for 9.
Is that another one to pass?
No, it's
Oh,
just.
okay.
Oh, he does pull out this bling.
The bling, Dragonic Overlord, the end.
Very, very amazing card.
Very
Full art
scary.
as well.
Okay, so he rides. That's Vanquisher. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Looks like the Vanquisher. So if he does ride it, I think. Okay, he doesn't Superior Stride.
He can't Superior Stride anyways because he already got a marker.
Oh, that is true.
And he does decide to switch rear guards. Attacking for 9 or he reveals, he soul blasts, draws a card, and then is able to call it.
Oh yes, that card is Dragonic Vanquisher with the ability of during your turn, if your total of 3 or more of any players were bound this turn, all of your front row units gets plus 10k. So very strong. So I think nothing is bound yet. That's a heal trigger.
Heal trigger. He does pull off the heal trigger, which does activate. Gives it to the one in the axle marker.
And heals 1 damage.
But it doesn't. It doesn't. Oh, another crit. Okay, Josh is eating good tonight. He wants the damage.
He
wants
really
the damage.
wants it. So maybe.
Never mind.
Okay! 2 is good!
Okay.
No problem. 2 is fine. He's okay and he's fine.
He does. Josh was able to pull a heal trigger, putting him at 19k and then at 2 damage. Let's see if he does guard. No, he does.
He takes the
does
damage.
it. It's a
Okay.
self
Very,
damage.
very smart.
Okay, so Dragonic Overlord just wants just wants as much damage as possible for him to
Ooh.
restand. He does ride. Is that the X? No,
That's the end.
that's the end. He decides to go Force 2, which gives his Vanguard an additional crit, or just makes his original crit 2.
Okay, so very interesting here. Josh can just force this out. Puts into the soul, so this makes his Vanguard 2 to guard every single time.
Oh man, that's so
That's
stupid.
a very stupid tactic.
Knowing how much or how many attacks this Vanguard can.
Okay, so he swings. This is just 13, by the way. This is just gonna be 13, but with
Two
two
to guard.
criticals. No, 2 criticals is imaginary gift 2.
Yeah. So now I see why Josh wants to decided to go Force 2.
Oz takes. Okay, first check, second check,
just 2
nothing.
damage. First check, second check, nothing.
Okay.
Dry damage, dry checks as well.
Discards the end from V era, I think.
Discard 3,
You
restand, attacks
and
again.
swings again.
I don't know if it does he get minus drive?
Nope.
Oh no, that's
Still 2.
still 2. Okay. Yeah, it's so sad. 13k to your 12. 2 to guard.
2 to guard.
2
So with
crits.
PGing this doesn't matter. And if
You're just
Josh
using
has the
crits.
cross in his hand, he might. I think this is not his last attack. But of course, there's the funniest trigger of them all, the OT, which is basically a fairy stand. Dragu Veda. I was thinking about how much to guard. Again, it's 2 to guard. It's very annoying. So
2 to guard to a low number.
for a 13, it's basically just to your 12.
To your 12, exactly.
Okay, it does drop 2. So
He did drop a Sentinel crit, so that's a no pass. It's just
Oh,
one drive.
just one
Okay.
drive.
Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1.
Okay, this is the 2 drives.
This
I think.
attacks one more time. We're not done yet.
Di pa tayo tapos, and Ozki opts for G Guardian. Who does he choose?
He chooses that's a Cray Elemental, no?
Yes, that's a Cray Elemental G Guardian. I do not know the skill of that.
Okay, but he was able to guard it. He didn't have any drives anymore. Now it is now Oz's turn. Let's see what he's gonna do.
So does Oski stride?
Do you decide to stride? Or which card on your hand do you want to discard for stride? Josh is at 4 hand cards.
3 damage. which is
3
very
damage,
difficult.
man. That's actually pretty bad.
Because right now Oski has the access of a Generation Break 1 because of the G Guardian that he just used.
Yeah,
So he chooses for...
he chooses, is that Demolition Dragon?
I think so.
The one just got hit by
Yeah,
the
so
ban
it's
list?
the
Yeah.
Exterminate
Oh, the Exterminate,
Dragon.
okay.
Which is when on placed, Soul Blast 1, draw a card for each of your opponents' open rearguard circle. As you see, Josh has 5 open rearguard circles, so Oski just gets to draw 5.
Is it
I
not
presume.
front row?
Each of your opponents... Oh, front
Open
row.
front row, just
Open front row, so he just
Oh,
draws
that's
2.
strong. It's really
It's still
strong
very
against Axel decks.
So he also has an act ability, which is once per turn with Counter Blast 1, and all of your front row units gets plus 10k until the end of turn for each of your opponent's front row open rear guard. For each of your open front row opponents, front row rear guard that are open.
Okay, so currently that's like plus 20k front row, and then the Vanguard. Oh yeah, he was just able to draw
27.
like 2.
Yes, 2. 15, 27.
Josh decided to take the first
37,
stack. He does PG the next one. Oh
A
no,
critical
that's a crit. That's a
trigger.
lethal. That's a lethal.
I don't think Josh, because Josh has the cross in his hand
He
and
does
a trigger.
Yeah.
That's gonna be painful. If Oski misplays and attacks with the rearguard with no crit,
No. Yeah, Josh is just.
Josh can just take this and gets a trigger.
No!
Elementaria!
What the hell with Josh?
I guess.
I guess this is just GG.
Unless he gets double heal. Which...
Yeah, double hero or like something to save him. A miracle. Is the
For
miracle
sure.
alive?
Ah,
The miracle
it's
is not
dead.
alive.
That was a very fast game. Narumino
Narumino again with
looks
the...
out with a sniper and hits Josh with a tree.
So that is GG here.
That was very fast.
It was a fast game.
Faster than Dio's game.
Faster than Dio's game. Wow, Dio.
So yeah, that was very unfortunate for Joshua. Oh yeah, that's what he needed.
That is the G3 that he needed, which he didn't get. Why does everyone whiff?
So everyone that's literally are just whiffing, except of course Doms because he's a god.
Yeah. Doms is better.
Doms is that good. So I guess that's it.
I guess that's it. Yeah.
That's GG, and I guess we're gonna
be back if there's still one more round.
if there's still the finals.
So guys, the last game, Hans isn't with me by the way because he was still doing something. So last game was the last match of the day. Congratulations for Doms for winning today's BSF Premium Shop Challenge. Second place goes to Anton, sorry, and third place goes to Anjo. Congratulations to the 3 of them for winning today's Shop Challenge. And I think that's gonna be it for Top Deck's a BSF Shop Challenge season. So see you all next week for another stream here at Top Deck Games. Bye bye.